Hope you all are good and busy in completing your assignments and preparing for your exam. Children, now you all have got timetable. Also, you must aware that this time no optional questions are there. All subjective type questions are there. So children, be prepared for that because question paper is lengthy. All the question, read them carefully and then answer them properly. Similarly, if there is any numerical in your question paper, so don't write the answer of that numerical. Just write the formula, then put the value in that, and all the steps you have to show. Then you write the answer. You have to show the calculation, otherwise you will not get full marks for that. So let's continue. So class 6, in our last two videos we have revised chapter 3 force and chapter 5 light. I have explained all the question answers of these two chapters. Now only one chapter 2 measurement is left for revision, but as you know we have revised this chapter many times because it is regularly coming in your exams. Okay, so we will have a quick revise of this chapter. Okay, so chapter 2 measurement, you have to read all the definitions. I'm not telling you all the question answers because that I have explained in my 16 18 and 19 assignments videos. So kindly watch these videos. Okay, in this chapter you have to go through the chapter, you have to read and definition of measurement, then need of standard units of measurement, what is cubit, why hand span cannot be used as a standard unit of measurement. This type of questions can come, so read the chapter very carefully. Okay, then you must know the SI units. After this, the most important part is temperature. You have to read the laboratory thermometer, clinical thermometer, precautions in using laboratory thermometer and precautions in using clinical thermometer. What are digital thermometers? These all are important parts. Okay, also you must know the range of clinical and digital thermometers. Read about the mass measuring devices, beam balance, physical balance, electronic balance, sundial, sand clock. These are time measuring devices. Definition of area, mass, these are important. These formulas are also important, and numerical can come on base of these formulas. So you must know how to find out the area of squares or area of rectangle, area of triangle and area of circle. Here formulas are given, and this you have done in your maths also. Okay, and you can watch the videos related to this chapter. I have explained all the things in those videos. Okay, so prepare the chapter very carefully. Children, one important thing is the keywords and summary of all the chapters, whatever is coming in your exams, all three chapters. You must read them, you must learn these points. These are very important. Many questions can come from here. Also objective type questions, you must learn all the answers of these objective type questions from all the three chapters. Okay, these are very important, and these are very small, you can learn easily. So these are very important, just learn them. If you see the question and subjective type questions of this chapter, these are the short questions. Okay, I have explained all in my previous videos, and these are very simple questions. Explain why hand span cannot be used as a standard unit of length. This type of question can come in give the reason type questions. Okay, so you must know the answers. If you will read carefully, you will get all the answers in your book. If you have any query, you can ask through the mail. Okay, so children, once again, I am telling you, do watch video related to assignment 18 and 19 because all I have explained all the subjective type questions there. Also, a video related to assignment 15 is very important because I have explained clinical and laboratory thermometer there. So do watch these videos. 15, 16, 18 and 19, these are very important videos. Just watch them. All the explanation related to this chapter I have explained in those videos, and go through the chapter. Each and everything you have to cover, and you have to score very good. Okay, thank you and best of luck for your exams.